Hello my Scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for watching a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. Now for this layout I started off with a little bit of gesso just to kind of, dull down the background. I don't know. I've got quite a few things that I want to put on the background, so just having it be the straight flat color for me just wasn't working. So yeah, I'm just popping a little bit of white behind it. I'm using a dry brush and that's how you get those really fun stroke marks. And it's also not a very good brush, which I know sounds terrible, but that's the effect that you want, or the look that you want if you want that kind of dry, strokey look to your painting. So it's just a super cheap 2-inch brush from Bunnings, like one of those almost like 50-cent ones, like really dirt cheap. And yeah, as I said, it was dry, straight out of the box. I didn't dunk it in too much paint and really let the paint sort of seep in and pile it on. I really wanted it to have a light coverage and yeah, lots of white strokes in it. And then I cut these gorgeous circles. They're almost like mosaic circles out of the pattern paper. A different pattern paper, of course. This is Vicky Bouton Print Shop pattern paper. And I am sticking those kind of randomly across the center of the page, sort of around where my cut file is going to go. And you can see my cut file there says ride on, and it's got a super cute picture of a bike. And that is one of the exclusive cut files in for Kitaholic Kits subscribers. If you're looking closely at the cut file there, you'll notice that I also used some of the ink from the mixed media kit to do little spots all the way around the peach colored bike, which I just think looks super cute. The color match is almost perfect, but because it's so shiny, it just like pops off the page, which I just think is a really fun effect to add onto the bike just to help it sort of stand out in its own right on the page, which I love. Just popping my photo up on some foam before I attach that as well. Oh, don't forget the date. I'm actually technically not writing the date. I'm writing which week it is, which is what I think it says week 33 there, just so I know where it's going to go in my album in and amongst my project life layouts. I didn't have the exact date, but at least that's narrowed it down to a week, so it'll be easy to find the date on my phone. Then I am pulling out the title that I want to use, and I've also got some ephemera there as well, just in case I feel like this isn't enough and I need some ephemera. So sticking on the inside parts of the letters, you'll notice that I haven't backed the title in the word ride. What I actually ended up doing was, again, getting the mixed media kit, the metallic inks from that, and carefully painting the cut out letters, and I've popped foam on the back of those and I'm just putting them back in. So they're the letters that would normally be, I guess, rubbish. They came out of the inside, and so yeah, they fit perfectly back inside where they were cut out from. And I just think that's really cute. I know from this angle you can't tell that they're up on foam, but in real life and when you see the close-ups, they've got that bit of dimension, that bit of shadow happening around them, which is a really nice effect. I just love how super, super shiny those metallics are. It is so fun. So then I'm just using the Vicky Bouton Print Shop thickers to add some title as well, like more. I guess it already has a title, but just a bit more. So I've got the hey that I'm putting on, and I've also got this and an arrow. So it kind of doesn't make sense altogether. Like, it doesn't say, hey, write on this. I mean, it kind of does say that, but that's not really what I'm thinking about when I wrote the title. I just liked it. I liked the look of it. I liked the flow of it. I liked adding a little bit more black because the bike seat and like the brakes and handles and things are black and the tires are black. So I just felt like it needed a little bit more black in it as well. I don't know. I just liked it, so I rolled with it. The photo itself is me at work. I don't need to cover the heads of these kids because you can't see them. They're too far away. But we are teaching them how to ride bikes at school. So it's literally called bike education. And they all have to bring their bikes to school, and we learn all the road rules and all of like the right of way and what bikes can and can't do on the road. And we also actually take, like, so at the moment they're just riding around the oval at our school. We've got AstroTurf, so fake turf, so it's fine to ride on. But we also take them out on the streets as well, and we go on like bike riding excursions and stuff. So it's really, really fun. And a lot of the kids don't actually ride their bikes to or from school at all until after they've done this, after they've sort of passed us, so to speak. And then their parents say, okay, you've passed bike ed, so you're good to ride your bike now, which is kind of cute. This was never a thing when I was at school, but as a teacher now, that's what we're doing, which is really fun. I'm sure not every single school does this, but our school definitely does, and we do it with our year 5s and our year 6s, so 11 and 12-year-olds. I did decide, you'll see that I used a Sharpie to add sort of some pretend stitching, I guess, just doodles, just scribble lines around those circles. Again, I just thought it helped kind of pop them off the page, but I still didn't feel like there was enough going on. So I've also pulled out some florals from the ephemera pack, and I'm just going to build up sort of a couple of little floral clusters, just 3 little floral clusters across the circles, just to add just a little bit more, because you can never have too much on a layout, I say. So just sticking it all flat to the page. This is a very non-dimensional layout, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes we pop everything up, sometimes we pop nothing up, and it's totally fine. So once I do these, then I think my layout is basically complete. So I'm just going to, stick all those down. I will, of course, use some Heidi Swap Colour Shine or some Jen Hatfield of the Gold. I can't have a layout without splatters. But then other than that, that is about it. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm sitting in my car and I can see someone looking at our front fence. And I'm like, what are you doing? So I'm just going to secretly watch them and see what they're up to at our front fence up there. It's the middle of the day. It's not scary or creepy. Thought I better add that. So there I go with my Heidi Swap Colour Shine. And then a little bit of white as well, because I thought that would work in really well with the colours of the layout. And this one is complete. I'm really thrilled with the way this worked out and all came together, and you can see how fun the title is there as well, and the spots in the bike. It is just so cool. Thank you so much for watching this month. I hope you have enjoyed following along with this layout, and I'll see you all next time.